Sagittarius, welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed and viewer discretion is advised. What's really good? We are about to find out what's going on for you for November going into December. We are going into December. Boy, oh boy, I don't know about you, but this year flew by. It flew. Okay, absolutely. I feel like we ate that shit. You know what I'm saying? But 2022, that's going to be off the Richter scale with all them twos. That's what I know. Oh my gosh, that's going to be off the Richter scale. And then on February the 22nd and February the 2nd, oh my God, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy, all these twos. All right, fantastic. So overall, here's the theme going forward, November into December. The theme is this. Transcending our emotions and facing our demons. That's the theme. Okay. So let's talk more about that. What are we saying there, ancestors? Well, the ancestors are saying this. Oh, well, 10 of Cups, ultimate favorable outcome. Okay, with this transcendence, we're transcending to the favorable outcome right here. 10 of Cups, ultimate fulfillment. Let's talk more. Yeah, it's about boundaries, good management, paying attention. Okay, yeah, strong boundaries and being firm in our beliefs. Absolutely. Stable, dependable. All right, maybe getting your bread. All right, stability. Perhaps paying some bills, or being that guy, being that type of person who has all that down. You know what I'm saying? Protecting the peace in your space. Absolutely. Yeah, it's not a game, see? Don't take the 10 of Cups light, because it's not a game. There's a such thing as it. There's a such thing as it. It's not a game, but if you play, there's serious consequences to that shit. Okay? It's levels to this shit. That's what they said. Okay, so, yeah, you got to be firm in your beliefs about love, perhaps, or about your higher knowing, or both. Okay, but there's some pressure here. On one floor, it's about law enforcement, and being pressured. Also, pressure to communicate. That's another thing here. Okay, so, yeah, I get the sensation that somebody now knows more, about why they need to be the dependable guy. Somebody knows more about that. They have more of an understanding of the significance of showing up that way. Okay, or protecting these things, or having that bread, or whatever. One of those, or many of those. Okay, yeah, see, don't deceive people, says here, right? So I don't know if we're talking about you, somebody you're looking at or dealing with, but there's some deception. And on the matter of the 10 of Cups, they're recommending that you don't play with the 10 of Cups by fucking around with the deception energy and keeping secrets and all of that shit. They're recommending you don't do that, or that whoever is not doing that. Okay. So there's another king now. There's a King of Swords present here. Okay, so maybe somebody wants to block the King of Swords from having this love, or someone is being firm in their beliefs and strategizing about love or about their communication, you know what I mean, or whatever, or they're having storms in their mind about, this blockage or this boundary, one or more of those. Yeah, okay, so somebody wants to meet their obligation. is the sensation that I'm getting. They want to meet their obligation because they know more about why you should. Simple as that. Right? Simple as that. So let's go further into the Ten of Cups. What about the Ten of Cups here? Ultimate favorable outcome, the ancestors' lounge, fulfillment. Ah, yes. Don't make war with heaven. I know that's right. That's the devil's work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They are saying that you need to be centered within yourself. You need to be centered and not in conflict with yourself if you want this Ten of Cups. That's number one. Number two, don't make war with heaven on another floor. Okay? And that's how you get the favorable outcome. Don't make war. That's a simple way. Right? Another one, maybe on the lover's floor, has to do with don't bring conflict into your commitments. You know what I'm saying? If you have a committed relationship on some scale or another, honor that. That leads to the Ten of Cups. Okay, so or you or somebody, right? Okay, great. Because what it's going to do is spin the wheels. Very serious consequences. It's not a game. You make conflict with heaven. You make conflict with the principles of heaven, the agents of heaven. That's going to spin the wheel, and it's going to be rather unfriendly. You know? Yeah, yeah. There has to be trust. There has to be intimacy. That's what the commitment represents. You know what I'm saying? It's not about a blockage so much as it's about assurance, like putting a lock on your door. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, nobody's trying to break in your door. 9 times out of 10. But that 10th time, you want to make it as difficult and inconvenient as possible for somebody to get in your door. One way to do that is put a lock on it. So that's what they're saying. You know what I mean? Like if you're committed, you need to go ahead and do that then and do it for real or don't do it. You know what I'm saying? But the ultimate fulfillment, requires this central energy flow. You know what I'm saying? It requires this being sure, being centered, being firm and present within yourself, and knowing how to go with the flow of a situation, you know, let things come and let them go. Okay? Here, I'm going to guess why we have to transcend our emotions and face our demons. Certain things you might be holding on to that you need to let go of, belief systems, people, places, and things, right? So take it as it resonates. Let us go further. Yeah. Yeah, there'll be nothing you can do if you make war with heaven, right? For whoever needs to hear that or whoever this situation is about, there'll be no recourse, nowhere to run, nobody to pray to, no one who will come and save you. See what I'm saying? And therein lies the problem. You see what I'm saying? And that's what secrets and deception is going to create. It's going to create an abandonment from God. I mean, that's the devil's problem, right? Devil has an attitude. He is the ultimate premier, top of the line player hater, right? Because he's uncomfortable. Because living without God's approval is uncomfortable. It is painful. Okay? And this motherfucker can't do nothing about it because he's in his station. That's his function now. He's the devil. You know what I'm saying? So now he just runs around troubling other people. So he doesn't feel so lonely. Feel me? So let's go into Ogun, all right, which is the firm in your beliefs, boundaries, good management, paying attention card. Let's find out more. Yeah, it could be law enforcement for somebody. Somebody might have told on somebody. Yeah, I get the sensation on somebody's floor, on the hood floor. I'm getting the hood floor, okay? And you could be in any hood. Everybody know what the hood is, right? So, and what I mean by that is not just the black hood, any hood, that's the hood. You know what I'm saying? You know what makes a hood. So somebody told on somebody, it looked like here. Told the cops, told law enforcement. And somebody's kicking rocks about that. They blocked. Or somebody's just simply blocked. Or somebody's afraid of something. Maybe somebody's afraid of something being said or being exposed on some level. Let's go further. Okay, so it looks like here this is a firm in our belief situation as well. Well, that's the main event. Somebody wants to talk to the divine child of God, remove some obstacles. Maybe they feel blocked by a divine child of God. And they're kicking rocks because it's divine timing now. They feel pressure to communicate. But maybe they're in jail. Or maybe they have some legal issues. Or maybe they're simply firm in their beliefs, that they want to have this talk, but for some reason they're kicking rocks, and the rock kicking seems to be in reference to the time. Okay. Somebody might want to express their love to the divine child of God. Maybe someone's watching the divine child of God and feeling pressured while kicking rocks about expressing these emotions, but the need might be to transcend your emotions and face your demons. So by the virtue of facing our demons, that means saying this, somebody is afraid. Excuse me if my cup looks questionable. All right, there you go. Yeah, somebody seems to be afraid. Let's go further. Yeah, okay, because they was on some fuck shit, and that's why they got to deal with divine timing now. Anyway, yeah, because there was a tower. There was a tower, so somebody is trying to. I get the sensation reverse the tower effect. Like there was a tower already, right? And then somebody wants to talk about that and do some sort of good tower instead of a bad tower. You know, kind of put the tower back up, rebuild the tower. They're trying to figure out how to do that. hmm Also, it looks like somebody, again, was found out on some level. Somebody was found out about some kind of deception or fuck shit or, fuck boy shit or whatever. And so, so they have a good reason to be a little bit anxious about this situation. You know what I mean? And they know that if they say something that would cause a tower, or maybe they're trying to prevent it from causing a tower, whatever. The tower is what they're trying to negotiate on whatever level. They're trying to remedy the situation. They're trying to figure out how do you do that. Also, they might be just generally, bubbling in their mind and strategizing while they're waiting for divine time to unfold. I don't know what the time is about here, but there's some sort of time issue. It's a sort of time issue. Okay, let's go here. Another king. Somebody wants to pour energy out onto this magical number here. Okay, this Empress. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. The Empress and the King of Cups. Somebody wants to pour emotional nourishment onto this lady here who's healing herself. You know what I mean? hmm They want to give to this woman. Somebody might be sorry or apologetic, or they want to give an offering, an emotional offering, and also something physical. I don't know if it's an item or some sort of action or, something tangible. Okay, so that there's a new beginning. Looks like here because she represents, new beginnings. Cycles. Cycles. So I get the sense of reciprocity. Someone wants to give back. That's the sensation that I'm getting. Let us move on. Yeah, okay, somebody that you're separated from that you still care about. Y'all still care about each other? That sort of thing. But one gave more than the other, I get the sensation. And now somebody has a broader understanding of this. They might understand why it all went down or whatever, but they want to close this cycle in terms of, whatever was the tower, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever was the conflict or the war. They want to close this cycle. Mm-hmm. Okay. So somebody now has a broader understanding of why this lady is looking for the emperor or starting over new with an emperor, or why they want to be this person's emperor, or why that was the requirement, or they understand why you can't control this woman. You can't try to, be tyrannical and control her because she will start new, step one. And step two, she's magic. She's magic. So, you know, what's a king to a god? You know, what's a god to a non-believer? You know what I'm saying? Who don't believe in nothing. What? Make it out loud. All right, all right. No church in a while. Preach. Am I right? Absolutely. All right, fantastic. So, yeah, somebody's soulmate. Somebody fell from grace with their soulmate. That's what it looks like here. God is behind it all. Yeah, yes, they tried to control this person. They tried to control this feminine energy, and that was not to be. That was a no-go on that one. That was a no-go. So it seems like somebody tried to employ a method, and that method failed dismally. And there were grand consequences to the shit. Grand, great and grand, because here we got the tower, okay, and we have the magician, and we also have a king of swords. So that could be, someone else or some aspect of this person's thought process. All right, but it looks like here a learning lesson has taken place, a very important learning lesson, and someone has come to be a little more mature in their understanding, it appears here. All right, so what that means, who knows? All right, but I hope that that message helps somebody out there, okay? For more deep-ass readings, where we have to transcend our emotions and face our demons, and then we get the 10 of Cups in deep-ass readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Make sure you're out there discriminating wisely. All right, and I'll see you again here soon. Sagittarius behind the black veil.